Foodborne illness cases are decided based on product liability law, and that requires the plaintiff to prove that the food product in question contained a defect and that the plaintiff suffered harm as a result. Now, product liability defines a harm-causing ingredient of a food product defective if a reasonable consumer would not expect the food product to contain that ingredient. Yet, despite the significant economic impact of foodborne illnesses, there's a very low success rate associated with claims, and that results in minimal deterrent effects as a result of litigation. Now, one of the reasons impacting the successful litigations of the claim is a difficulty in establishing the causal link between the defective food and their illness. The primary factors include the plaintiff's inability to identify the contaminated food product, the illness-causing pathogen, or even the appropriate defendant. Since most illness-causing pathogens have an incubation period and the plaintiff is likely to have consumed many other products before they realize they're sick, it's very difficult to identify the specific product. Now, that inability to identify that product impairs the ability to identify the specific pathogen that's responsible for causing the illness. And the USDA reports that plaintiffs were unable to identify a specific pathogen in over 1/2 of the cases that they studied. And the downstream chain of commerce also makes it difficult to identify exactly who's responsible for the illness. For example, a chicken Caesar salad has at least 3 products that could have been contaminated along the supply chain. The lettuce fields could have been infected, as described earlier. The chicken could have been infected with salmonella, either on the farm or in the packaging plant, or it may have been improperly cooked in the restaurant. And the salad dressing might have contained infected eggs or spoiled anchovies. Because of the difficulty proving causation, the majority of foodborne illnesses do not result in lawsuits, and the costs are borne by society as a whole.